going to Japan for the first time, I had been so nervous on the plane there that I couldn't even sleep, and I was just, tense and, freaking out, thinking about, what it would be like. And I got there, everything was so clean. I was shocked because there's, tons of people, but there's not any garbage anywhere. The mission president and the assistants, they picked us up, and we just went directly to the mission home. And usually what they have us do is just, go and talk to people, dendo, and which means like to proselyte, talk to people on the way to the mission home. But because we were the biggest group of missionaries that had come to our mission, it was too many people to bombard the train in Japan. And so we went directly there. That night we met the mission president, and it was just awesome. And so that next morning we went to the church that's by our mission home, and we got our companions. They told us about the areas, and I was like, oh, I really want to go to Nagano. And I don't know why, but I felt so drawn to it. And then, of course, I got called to Nagano. My companion, she was half Japanese, and I'm 5'10", and I weigh a lot more than my companion, but she was like this big and 88 pounds. And so she was just really little, and oh my gosh, I loved her so much. And so I got my companion, and we went directly to Nagano, and it was like a 4-hour bullet train. So, I mean, we were so tired, and this long plane ride, we just started talking about the people that are in our area. There weren't a whole lot of people that were progressing or that had much potential, but, there are lots of PIs and people that, seemed really awesome. And so I was just so excited. We met the ward mission leader and the bishop, and when we were talking to them, I had no idea what they were saying. I was so tired, like I've never been more tired in my life, and I was just like nodding and nodding. And one thing that shocked me is like when we were in there in the lesson, like Japanese people, whatever you say to them, they always go and like confirm everything you say. So I was just like, what are these people doing? Like, this is so weird. And they're really expressive, and of course I grew to be like that. But when I first got there, that really surprised me. And yeah, I mean, the first week I just was so shocked by the people, and I mean, I stuck out like a sore thumb there, and I didn't really feel like I fit in because I'm just this, tall American girl. And it was fun. The Nagano, it's kind of more of a countryside area, so they didn't see as many gaijin, like foreigners, as some of the city areas, and that was really fun. So we would just go up to people, and a lot of times we'd just talk to them about English class, or I honestly didn't know any Japanese, but I was like, if I can just show God that I trust him, I'll mess up, I'll make mistakes, and just keep trying. And I think that really helped my mission a lot, because I wasn't afraid to make mistakes, and like I just went and talked to people, even if I could just say like, hey, I'm a missionary, or like, I'm from America. I thought that was awesome. And so I had a lot of fun. Me and my companion, we had so much fun just kind of like meeting people and talking to people. But it was so overwhelming, and the jet lag continued like all week. I think it took me a long time to get used to it, but you just get used to being tired, and it was fun. A lot of times they would come up and say like, "Hello," or like, try and talk to me, or say "gaijin," which means like foreigner. And so they, I feel like I got a lot of like weird looks when I was there, and everyone was just staring at me, especially me and my little companion. Like, I just towered over her. And yeah, I was asked how tall I was like all the time, but